Hello, my name is Fernando Maldonado, and this is my video book review for The Sonic Boom by Joel Beckerman, in which he argues how sound is everywhere and is a powerful tool that can transform many aspects of our lives. Joel seeks to convince us that sound has not been given the attention it deserves, whether it's bound to business or with aspects of our personal lives. He proves his point effectively by uncovering the different ideas or concepts derived from sound and teaches readers sound terms like soundscaping, functional sounds, sonic vocabulary, amongst other terms, and chiefly important, what sound can develop into, such as a sonic logo, an anthem, and a boom moment. Sound is innate and a part of the human makeup, Joel argues. Furthermore, the author provides us with 6 sonic branding principles, so we as individuals or companies can use sound to develop experiences and make them much more powerful. He follows to provide us examples of real-world companies like AT&T and Univision that have applied these principles and shares with us the benefits they reaped from these changes. Joel finishes his case by showing us examples of how we can begin applying sound by creating boom moments every day. Reacting to sound, we're taking sound into account now. Sound is like air. It's everywhere around us. We choose to grasp and make use of it, or we choose to ignore it, but the consequences may be far worse, as Joel explains. This is a good read that I highly recommend for those that see themselves as trailblazers in life and at work. The author makes 3 points. Sound is an untapped layer of opportunity. Sound has not been harnessed at scale as a tool for human connection. And sound is the next frontier in business, storytelling, and movement. I agree with most points except one. I disagree that this has been completely untapped. The field of speech communication has been around since 460 BC, in the time when democracy was believed to have been conceived. During this time, politicians would debate and would try to persuade policy changers. Well, at that time, Aristotle devised his work titled The Rhetoric, in which he explains the core tools of a persuasive message. In there, he talks about sound. Sound was already considered a powerful tool. The bulk of his argument consists of volume, pitch, rate, and tone of messages. So as you can see, as far back as 460 BC, sound was already considered a powerful tool, as stated in The Rhetoric by Aristotle. In addition, other movements in past history have used sound or songs to advance their movement, like the United Farm Workers Association, founded in California by Cesar Chavez. Here they use De Colores, La Peregrinación, Children of the Sun, and so on and so forth to advance their cause. And this is stated in the ufw.org. This is the United Farm Workers website. A second point Joel made that I agree with is how sound has not been harnessed at scale as a tool for human connection. Sound is perceived as a tactic and not a strategy, as shown by cultbrandingcompany.com, who set out a list of marketing strategies, and of the 52 strategies, zero included or discussed sound as a strategy. So this is creating a lot of sonic trash. This action is hurting businesses instead of helping them. An example that comes to mind is a shoe store that's in the downtown area that sells construction boots. They sell Red Wings, but they're blasting heavy metal punk rock songs. So construction workers oversee the store. I've observed skaters actually frequent the store, but they also leave empty-handed because the store is not tailoring to their needs, and the song is not tailoring to the needs of construction workers. This is a great example of sonic trash. The last point that Joel makes, and I agree with, is that sound is the next frontier in business, storytelling, and movements. Earmonk is a weblog for music producers, and they argue that the psychology behind the mechanism of how music affects us are still not understood entirely. I agree because people hear sound, but what I feel businesses and people at large don't understand is the idea that sound is innate. It's a part of humans and we're wired to react to it. Sound is always around us like air, and that we react to sound stimuli faster than any other type, as opposed to smell or touch, for example. So the wrong sound can kill the experience, like in the case of the shoe store just mentioned. Customers will react to whatever sound it is, and it will have a negative impact if it's sonic trash. These discoveries or applications thereof are the next frontier. Such are the key elements underneath the tip of the iceberg. Educational business programs need to incorporate sound in marketing discussions. Companies need to seek the impact sound can have on their product, whether positive or negative, or even if sound is required. On another note, sound still has not been considered as a daily tool for everyday life, for instance, to make you motivated for the next job interview, or to make a romantic dinner more romantic and not give off a college party vibe. Now that I have shared with you my stance and provided a review of the book, I wish you all a good day. Go Buffs!